Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
In a significant development, the army has completed the inquiry into Shopian encounter case. The inquiry report has brought out that the powers that are vested under the Armed Force Special Powers Act have been contravened, and the three people who were killed in that encounter actually belonged to Rajouri. Now, the army has issued a statement. The statement says that the inquiry ordered by the army authorities into Operation Amshipora has been concluded. The inquiry has brought out certain prima facie evidence indicating that during the operation, powers vested under the AFSPA 1990 were exceeded, and do's and don'ts of Chief of Army Staff as approved by the Honorable Supreme Court have been contravened. Consequently, the competent disciplinary authority has directed to initiate disciplinary proceedings under the Army Act against those found prima facie answerable. The evidence collected by the inquiry has prima facie indicated that the three unidentified terrorists killed in Operation Amshipora were Imtiaz Ahmed, Abrar Ahmed and Muhammad Ibrar, who hailed from Rajouri. Their DNA report is awaited. Their involvement with terrorism or related activities is under investigation by the police. Indian Army is committed to ethical conduct of operations. Further updates on the case will be given periodically without affecting due process of the law of the land. Now, this was an encounter that took place in South Kashmir's Shopian district on July 18th, but a few days after the encounter, some families from Rajouri claimed that their kin had gone missing during the time, and reports also emerged about social media about them reportedly being killed in that encounter. The three killed had been reportedly identified as missing laborers from Rajouri in Jammu on the basis of the photographs released by the family. The inquiry was started by the police and the army. Now, a few days back, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha said in a press conference in Srinagar that the probe is going on, and he said that he will ensure that there is no injustice at a time when probe is being simultaneously done by the army and the administration. So clearly it's a big development. The inquiry report has come out. Of course, this encounter was under a cloud of suspicion right from the time it took place. The army had in fact the next day given a press conference in South Kashmir. They had said that the three were militants who were killed in that encounter. Some weapons were also found on them, but the families insisted that they are their kin who were laborers who had gone missing. They had actually released the photographs, and that clearly led the authorities and the army to start the investigation, and the inquiry report has now come out. Clearly after this report, the dominant view is that it should be taken to its logical conclusion so that the families have a sense of justice and a sense of closure to this case. Of course, the DNA report is awaited. It will take some more time, but for now, the army's inquiry has found that there were deviations from the powers that were vested under the Armed Force Special Powers Act that is in force in Jammu and Kashmir. So clearly we'll have to wait and watch how the situation is taken on from here. But clearly the army does say in its report that the three are the youth belonging to Rajouri. In Srinagar, Zafar Iqbal.